Next, we have a question from Mustafa, and it reads, what do the Chinese people usually eat during Spring Festival? Well, to answer the question, China is a very big country, and traditionally, people ate very different things depending on which part of the country they lived in. Now, this gave rise to the different Chinese cuisines. However, there is generally a rule of thumb that the people in the north ate wheat-based foods and the people in the south ate rice-based foods. So if you were in northern China, in Beijing for example, a traditional Chinese dish during the New Year's would be Chinese dumplings. If you were in southern China, where they produced a lot of rice instead of wheat, sticky rice cake would be one of the traditional dishes. Chinese people also like dishes with auspicious names. For example, the word for rice cake sounds a lot like the term for a better year. Fish is also very popular during the New Year's, whether braised, stir-fried, or steamed. In some parts of southern China, people would only eat the body of the fish and leave the head and tails to the next day to symbolize completeness. The word for fish in Mandarin also sounds the same as the word for surplus, and so fish is also very auspicious. A special Chinese dessert called Yuan Xiao became popular during the Song Dynasty some 1,000 years ago. It's traditionally consumed during Lantern Festival, but it's also very popular during Chinese New Year's. Yuan Xiao is a dumpling made from glutinous rice and filled with sweet fillings, sugary black sesame paste, sweet bean paste, brown sugar, and fruits are popular choices depending on where you live in the country. There's also spring rolls. The name kind of gives it away as a Spring Festival dish. Now, traditionally, spring rolls are consumed on the first day of spring. They're also quite well known in Western countries thanks to Chinese immigrants and Chinese restaurants. The history of spring rolls can be traced back to the Eastern Jin Dynasty more than 1,500 years ago. They initially took the shape of cakes and were known as spring cakes. Eventually, they evolved into the golden crispy rolls that we enjoy today. Oranges and various types of cured meats like sausages are popular as well during Spring Festival. There is also a very important meal during Spring Festival that is known as the Spring Festival Eve Dinner, or the Reunion Dinner. It is extremely important to Chinese tradition, and most people will try their best to go home and have this meal with their families. It's kind of like the Thanksgiving dinner and the Christmas dinner wrapped into one.